Well, I am a little bit late to the punch here, but in today's video we're going to be cleaning up EX and Era here. Their fog is gone in about 4 minutes, and then we will be pushing across the bridge. So let me go ahead and step into the fog and start getting some damage in on some of these guys here. And what was happening is last night we went over into the CMAR AC zone, as you can see over here, and CMAR and AC were able to push back pretty far, and they're still demoing here. They were able to, with our help, drain TG to the point that they have, at least for now, surrendered this zone. They're probably regrouping to be up again during their active time. You're probably going to see a few people here, maybe like city hopping and things, but it's definitely not a full showing right now from TG and K211, but that makes sense because they were fighting like all night. I did a small amount of fighting, but for me it was mostly just like AFKing. So a lot of these marches here, I think that these 5 marches I might have controlled, but then there's some marches like this that I would just send out into the battlefield, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take really bad trades, but at least I have some numbers on the field here to soak up a little bit of damage. And, you know, it's better than me doing literally nothing, just AFKing. And while we were doing that, of course, we weren't paying too much attention to our Zone 4 here, since, I mean, they're not going to be able to make it all the way to Dragon and hold that or something like that. So, yeah, EX and Era down here were able to push back in a little bit, and congratulations to them for that. I guess they had some fun. And now they're probably going to be trying to stop us from pushing them back, at least for about half an hour or so. So this should be a little bit of a fun recording of PvP here. Now, all of these videos that I'm uploading here are going to be like completely out of whack when it comes to chronological order. And I am sorry for that, but yeah, I will be spending all of today and likely tomorrow as well editing videos that I have already recorded that are just PvP related videos. That way I can go ahead and start actually releasing those on a consistent basis. I have been delaying that for far too long, to the point that some of them are probably like 2 weeks old. One thing too, make sure you always turn off your dark lane targeting. It's annoying that it isn't cached, but yeah, I will be able to actually upload those soon, hopefully. I think that after this video, I'll start with the one that is from the first day of Final Zone. I think I have a recording of that. I actually have to find all of these things and see what I do or don't have. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find that, upload that first, and then I think there's a day 2 of Final Zone. There's a recording from like 2 days ago. There might be some other things as well. So that should be fun. Alright, now that we are done with this, like, you know, more fast-paced intro here, I guess I'll go ahead and throw on some music real quick, and then we can continue the PvP. Alright, Bang Bulbul here is just 4 marching infantry or something, or 3 marching, I'm not sure what exactly he's doing, but it's fine with me, I guess. He's feeding us merits at this point, so that's nice. I guess he's probably healed up quite a bit, so he wants to actually get some value out of the troops that he has. 165 melee, that's crazy. What's his peak, like 2 something? 245? Yeah, nice. Alright. Target down this little ball here. We're getting hit by 6 people, but that's completely fine. I don't have very much in my hospital. Right before I started recording here, I healed 600,000 Celestials with resources, but they're tier 4 obviously, so that's it was only like 11 million mana. I did that before I started recording because we have a system set up that we have our resource healing villages mostly in a different shell, because we have more than 200 people in our kingdom. We can't have like all the good villages in one of the PvP shells for resource healing, so we have a different shell that people go to specifically when it's time for them to resource heal, which is kind of an interesting setup. Seems to work well though. And yeah. How am I doing actually this season? I feel like I've resource healed quite a bit, maybe like 8 mil. Oh wow, 10.5 million. And none of these are workhorses. So that's why I'm kind of against healing workhorses, honestly. I guess you get your elixir a bit faster, but most of the time, if you're in a competitive season, you're going to end up healing 15 million anyways. As long as you're healing tier 4s, not tier 5s. I mean, healing 15 million T5s would be a little bit insane. Yeah, healing tier 4s, for me at least, is super good. I guess resource healing tier 5 Celestials would be a lot higher value than tier 5 Vestals. But, yeah, we're not there yet. I probably did heal about 1 million tier 5 Vestals, though, this season with resources. Just when we were, like, in the peak of our warring, and I had, like, all my hospital basically entirely full. Seemed like it would make sense to go ahead and do some T5 resource healing there. Yeah, it just made sense. Looks like this season is getting closer towards a close, though. We do still need to help out our allies, CMAR and AC, quite a bit with helping to fight against TG and K211 in that other zone there. And, I mean, we will be able to accomplish our goals there, but it is going to take a while. Because pretty much what we've done now is we've pushed them to, like, the first choke. So, I mean, it's helpful that we're in the zone now, because that gives AC and CMAR a lot of space for their cities to port in and be closer to the battlefield. But, yeah, we've pushed to the first choke. And I think we still have like 2 or 3 chokes to go through or something. I mean, obviously the goal is to secure end of season rewards, right? And does the Hydra give Amber? No, it gives like this compendium. I think what we care about more is the Yggdra Amber. I'm not actually sure though. But that is going to be an interesting fight there in that Zone 3 of CMAR AC TG K211. And there likely will be more videos, maybe even a stream with that in the future. That's one thing I need to do too, is I have a bunch of stream related things that I want to set up, that way they're ready for the future. A bit of a time schedule there. Alright, so this march here is starting to get pretty low. I could retreat, but instead we're just going to run our marches into the ground, which is probably fine. Again, my hospital is mostly empty at this point, so yeah, it's all good. I also have, I think, like 500,000 elixir healing in bottle form, so yeah, I'm not exactly scared of using my troops right now. Again, though, my Indus Tara surviving for so long is always funny. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my pets, too. I think that's one video that I might finally make, is a video on the best strategy for getting a 3-star war pet, but it's been a long time since I've actually looked at that math, so I feel like I might need to like spend a couple of days on it or something, but it's long overdue. It's like, what, 2-3 months overdue? Okay, we got infantry behind us here, so this hurts. Probably just gonna get wiped there. Yeah, we got wiped there. Alright, blink infantry goes per. I don't even think that was blink infantry though, was it? I'm pretty sure that that guy just used the make way policy. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the reports if we can. I don't know what that button was. Let's see here. Okay, 20k, 20k, 9k, 27, 15. So this is bad. This is, or honestly, the power lost is really similar. I don't know. How is that? Oh, these are tier 4s? What? Why am I using tier 4s with Magma? Okay. Alright, this one's positive. This one's negative. This one's really negative. And this one's negative as well. I'm a bit confused as to why I'm using tier 4s with Magma. I'm going to go ahead and change that. And yeah, I'll be back on the front line in a second. Alright, so one thing we have going on too is we're going to be doing the Magma Daemon, so I guess maybe I'll include that for fun in this anyways. That's in 22 minutes and then an hour and 22 minutes respectively for normal and elite. So yeah, one nice thing about having farm accounts is you can just have them port your marches around as you need, since there's really no other reason to spend gems on farm accounts. So yep, just hop in the alliance, pick up your march, and then teleport and hop out, and here we are at the Magma Daemon. So now I can continue with the normal PvP down here. You can see there's a decent sized ball of them here. Obviously we have a lot more, and then we do also have people demoing, or I guess maybe the tower just went down, eh? So maybe we'll be building next. We'll either be building next or demoing this tower. We'll have to wait and see which it is. I'm not going too far forward there. Let's move back. Alright. Now I did change my simple mode. I changed it to prioritize the enemy legions here. Or, well, it prioritizes everyone, but I guess it ignores the friendly legions, not my legions though, because that would be bad. Maybe it should show the enemy text too, but I don't really need that, you know. Okay, here comes someone porting in on the right side. Let's see how big of a city this is. 90 mil, okay, so maybe you'll 5-bomb out a bunch of times. Like 5 or 6 times or something like that, but not the end of the world. Okay, we are actually demoing this tower. Okay, makes sense. Wow, one of these EX era guys is using pet coins to recall. That's crazy. They're probably only like a minute walk away from their city, so that doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, we have our infantry and cav guys here for demoing. The calves are just defending, actually. It looks like the imps should be the ones demoing. That makes more sense. I am once again stuck behind infantry, tale as old as time, so let me go ahead and try to change that. Alright. This sign won't stop me as well because I don't know how to read. Yeah, I don't know how to read. Okay. Guess we'll micro back a little bit more. We're getting hit by a 5 march again. Here comes this guy's infantry. Ah, yeah, it is blink infantry, okay. So he is really trying to screw us. His infantry seems very weak, though. I feel like he'd be better off using Frozen Ring, because he has the make way policy. So I'm pretty sure he'd be able to just walk in the middle of us and use the Frozen Ring, but maybe not, I guess. Infantry army group here from Rog, that's nice. That's going to push them in. But also just going to be targeted on that or focused on that for a while, so that kind of gives us free use to damage all these guys over here. Okay, retargeting is fine, but not ideal, of course. Again, we're in the situation where we aren't striving for the most optimal trades. We just want to push them back so that our guys have time to demo. If we were going for super optimal trades, we would probably already be recalling here at like about half health. Basically as soon as we get to the yellow, because we have so much stamina that we don't really need to be going much past yellow, but if our goal is to just push them back, then the longer we're on the field, the better. See our Bert Tohar here. It's about to die. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright, yeah, Thunder Elegy on a single infantry march. So there's an argument that could be made that I should probably be microing my artifacts right now. That argument's probably correct. I'm also really struggling here. I'm getting targeted by like everyone. I'm gonna blame this don't push too deep marker here for obstructing my view, but in reality it's just a skill issue. Okay. One thing I really need to do is I need to find music. I probably need to make like a playlist of different things. One thing that I've had trouble with though is that some of these things that have been copyright free or claiming to be copyright free, I use them, and then like half the video is filled with copyrighted music. So yeah, I don't really know what to trust. And this, 12-hour thing that we're currently listening to in this video, I have used the entire thing in a live stream. I didn't get copyright struck at all. So like I know this one's safe, basically. I guess what I could do is I could maybe go for different things from this channel, and that would probably be fine too. I don't know. Alright, well we're gonna run these marches into the ground. We could refresh the other two marches, but I think what I want to do is do whole marches by themselves here. This guy's coming in again behind us with calves. I mean, thanks, I guess. I don't think he even got his artifact off there. Maybe he did. I feel like he's refreshing too often, though, to be able to actually get his artifact off. You gotta remember there's a 90-second cooldown. One of their guys is porting out over here. That's good. This fight probably isn't going to last too long, but I'm appreciative of the PvP at least. I need a lot of merits this week. I probably need like 2.5 million or something to buy out my things. We do have the fellowship, so that's nice. I can get assistance with buying things out of my shop if I need it. Let me go ahead and hit this infantry here, and then I'll just show you. I have 2 600k skills, which, I mean, yikes, right? It's kind of expensive. Oh, yeah, I went into a resource node, that's my bad. So we do need to do quite a bit of PvP in order to get there. We're sitting at about 6.5 million merits, which really ain't much at all. But it's something at least, I guess. We're above the 5 million threshold for, like, bare minimum activity, and we're doing something this season, but yeah, it's not the greatest. One thing I've been struggling with is being online or staying online when it's just extremely boring. A lot of what last night was waiting like 40 minutes in between when you were sending your march back out to fight, because you have to walk all the way across CMAR and AC's zone in order to get into their zone 3, and that's kind of painful. I probably wasted a bunch of pet currency. Well, I guess I didn't waste it, because I was pretty much my marches, and then, or maybe I'm not supposed to say that word on YouTube, I don't know. But I was subiing my marches and then going and using the 20 pet coin recall feature to get them back to my city as quickly as possible, and then marching back across. I can show you what I mean here. So in order to get into this zone, we have to walk from this pass here to this pass here, and then we go through. So what we were doing is we were like piling up marches here, and then at certain time intervals we would go through in like a big group, and TG and K211 controlled all this area, and we would go in between the cities in like this massive ball and fight them while CMAR and AC demo towers, which worked pretty well. And I'm not sure what the plan is in the future here. I imagine... Oh, look at this. They dropped a bastion here. Or maybe that's an old one? I don't know, but it looks like we will have a fight there for that bastion. That's cool. I'll probably have another video whenever we push through here, because this looks like it's going to be another one of their large stands. And then after we get through here, it looks like we have to come up this bridge. And then there's another kind of choke point here. Oh yeah, this is a big choke point here that we have to go through. And then we have to push all the way along this river to get to the Necro. So, 2 major, maybe 3 major choke points left. If you count the bridge here as a choke point, which it kind of is. This will probably take like a week or something to get all the way through here. It's going to be a lot of fighting. It seems unlikely that we'll go for both the Necro and 2 Hydras. I feel like the only way we would get to 2 Hydras is if TG and K211 just kind of give up. Because these guys are really strong fighters. How many days do we have left on the season? We have 13 and a half. Yeah, I don't know if that's enough time. Alright, well, hopefully you enjoyed the update, I guess, in this video on how our KVK is going. I'm going to go ahead and send another 4 marches down here, and once these marches are back, we will resume with the PvP. See you then. Alright, so as you can see here, the fighting is, for the most part, over. Yeah, we're definitely... Oh, we've overwhelmed them. And unfortunately I did miss the first about like 20 minutes or half hour of this fight or something like that. So yeah, we can fight maybe here for like a couple of minutes, and then I think what I'll end up doing is just fast forwarding to when we're fighting the Magma. I'll have this in here for fun. Like, why not, right? I got some other things that I can prepare in between now and the Elite Magma, which is in 1 hour and 8 minutes. But the normal one's in 8 minutes, so that should be fun. And I don't think I've actually shown any Behemoth fights. I guess maybe I did like the Elite Bear on my restart account or something. I don't know. The Magma Giant, or not the Magma Giant, sorry. The Magma Daemon should be really easy, but I'm pretty sure that we're not going to have Magma Daemon next KVK. I'm pretty sure, assuming we do the SOS 4 Season 3 equivalent, I'm pretty sure based on how it sounds that the robot thing is going to be replacing the Magma Daemon, because it sounds similar in that there is more than one like thing to attack, I guess. Kind of like how there's 4 in Magma Daemon. I don't know actually how the robots thing is going to work, but that's just what it sounds like. We'll go ahead and see by the time we get to next season, in a couple of months, how that works, I guess. Alright. Yeah, so that's these guys here pretty much cleaned up. And, I mean, I guess we have a couple of infantry marchers over here, and I guess we can maybe die to these guys or something. Now, we have a big force with us, so we probably won't end up actually dying, but yeah, you can see that they're gone now for the most part. So over the next hour and a half here, or hour or so, we're just going to be demoing these guys' towers, pushing them back, rebuilding our fortifications around the pass here, and that makes sense to get done just that way. If these guys are pushed back here, next time we go over here to assist ACDC and CMAR with pushing TG and K211, we'll have that little bit of a buffer area. We actually, oh no, oh, an Eliana garrison, this poor lad, 1.7 million, deads. What does he have now? People swarming it with cav merges. I don't blame you. It's an Eliana garrison. Oh, that's so brutal. Eliana Bakar. Oh, he just took like 94,000 deads. Let's see if we can find... he was in Seamar. Let's see if we can get that report there from Mobility Cart. That'd be cool. Can I have that rally report? No, we got a cav guy here, and he's having fun with us. We tried spreading out, but it didn't work. The ability to spread out in this game isn't really a thing. But, I mean, this is fine, I guess. We just want to cast the elegy so that he can't run away. Alright. We probably still took an okay trade there. But I should definitely be paying attention to my marches here. I was, as this sign said, probably a little bit too deep. Let's see, did we get that report? Nice. Oh, 86,000 deads, not 96,000. Oh, actually, no, he probably took some deads from the people swarming him. Poor guy. I'm surprised how many deads the rally took. I guess there's a lot of tier 4s. Yeah, okay. Rip. Rip this lad. Alright. Well, yeah, we have the normal Magma Daemon here in just a few seconds, so I guess I will cut forward to that. This should be some fun here. We got our attack stone, 7% attack. Let me go ahead and throw on an archer health skin, I guess. It's really unfortunate that the developers, to this day, 2 years in, still haven't given us a free-to-play archer or mage attack skin. Or infantry. All they've given us is the starting cavalry attack skin. That's the only thing. Which is painful. I don't know if that's going to continue. I guess there isn't even a 5% infantry attack skin in the game. Oh no, there is this one, sorry, I misspoke. But the lack of mage or archer attack skins for free-to-play is definitely frustrating. Oh well, it is what it is. Is the Magma Daemon like just now opening for the Augur Stone? I guess it is too, eh? Cool, so yeah, that's in 5 minutes. Alright. Well, I guess our Lilia died there. We can take a look at these reports here and see what they're looking like. They're probably not going to be amazing, but we can go ahead and take a look. A little bit negative. This one, especially at the end there, I wasn't paying attention and the guy 5 marched us with full T5s, full awakened heroes, except for one. He had 9 out of 10 heroes awakened, so yeah, we're gonna get crushed by that. About neutral there, a little bit positive. This is 2x here. The tier 4s with tier 4 Celestials, sorry, with Bertohar always do so good power trade wise. And then this is actually really positive here as well. That's nice. Look at how this guy's calves did too, eh? He got some damage in on me with the artifacts, but I absolutely destroyed him with the Thunder Elegy, stopping him from retreating and, you know, just targeting with 4 mage marches. Alright. Well, maybe avoid Kratos' city, and I'll be back in 3 minutes or so with that Magma Daemon battle. And I'm also going to remember to hopefully mute the sounds here, because the sounds of towers being demolished is absolutely ridiculous. We don't need that in the game. Alright, see you then with the Magma Daemon. Alright, so here goes Era. They're in a situation where they have a pretty significant lead on us, so I imagine they're going to be able to take this down just fine before we are able to. You see they already have a full 60 people in here, and it's still about a minute until ours starts, but I mean, I'll still include this in the video, because why not? It's always fun to watch behemoth fights, in my opinion, or participate in them. Okay, so they got their tank situation set up good. Dim D, is that a bug that they're that weak? It must be, right? Yeah, okay, that was just a bug that they were like nearly dead. Alright, good. One thing I do need to do is I need to go ahead and set up my own march, so let's go ahead and do this. And then we are going to be doing our own Magma as well here in a second. Let's see when exactly this starts. Yeah, 28 seconds, so yikes. Let me port in on my phone. And this will be a weird little end to this video, I guess. Okay. Wait for this account to port. Just keep clicking on it. There we go. So we're a little bit late. You can see here the layer is going to open. I will walk in if I'm able to, but it looks like we actually have 60 people already. Yeah, okay, it looks like we have 60 people. And is that 59? Oh, that's really 59. 57? Okay, they started attacking it anyways. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and recall this. And that we do have the extra tanks in the middle as well for swapping out, which is good. Before we used to do this with 8 tanks. I don't know if the plan now normally for this is 4 tanks or not. I imagine that Era is probably almost done with theirs, eh? Yeah, they are definitely going to beat us, so maybe we go ahead and watch Era finish their fight instead. These guys have been doing very well on behemoths this season. I would just like to say that. They're definitely well organized for that. And their members care about it, so that's pretty cool to see. Alright, so the first one here is dead. That's the one up top side that's killed, so now the other ones are a little bit stronger. But they do have a severe time advantage here, so it's completely fine for them. What, this one here is about to die, I guess? Or no, this one in the bottom is about to die. Right? It's hard to tell which one's which of these. We were talking earlier about how the robot behemoth next season's probably going to be pretty similar to the Magma Daemon, since it sounds like there's several robots. It's probably going to be something similar to this. And alright, now they just have to swarm down the manipulator. 20,000 left. Yeah, and there we go, it's dead. Alright, GG's to Era. They got the Magma Daemon frame. Oh, that was a lot of beacons, wow. So we go ahead and continue watching this. Yeah, you can see we're about halfway done. One of these guys died way too fast. That's not good. The earlier you kill one of them, the longer the fight will end up taking, because when you kill one, the strength, or the defense, and I think the strength too, the other ones increases. But what we can do is we can go ahead and take a look at this auction, which, oh, this isn't our auction, this is, no, this is actually, this is Era's auction. This is starting in 10 minutes. The intense barbarism here is really interesting. I might bid on, or try bidding on one of these skills. I'm not 100% sure. This is like super undervalued, so of course like all these things I imagine are going to be bid on at some point. This just becomes a question of, will I get any of them? The answer is probably no. But I do have 25,000 pet currencies, so yeah, I might try. I guess I missed the, or actually no, we didn't get access to the first auction because we weren't the one that purified the behemoth. Alright, so I just got these 2 parts of the Magma Daemon left. What's this one? This is the, this one's the Reaper, the one on the right side, and this one's the Devourer. Okay. Yeah, the Magma Daemon's definitely Not the most difficult of a behemoth. I know this behemoth was fun, 2 years ago in Season 1, but now it's kinda lost its charm, so assuming that the robots thing is going to be replacing this, that would be cool. But it might not be. We're gonna have to wait and see for next season. Alright, ASC takes down the behemoth. Good stuff. We can go ahead and look at the Behemoth Hunter rankings here. And you see that they beat us by about 2 minutes. But if we go to some of these other frames as well, I guess ROS actually got the Necro frame. That's cool. But I'm pretty sure a lot of the other ones they got. Okay, we got, I guess they got the ones that matter, right? They got the Cosmic Rock. You see they beat us by like days. It looks like we didn't even try to do this one. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. I kind of forget the beginning parts of the season what happened. I'm pretty sure they got this frame as well. Yeah, they did too. This one we tried to get and they beat us by like 20 seconds or something like that. Very well done to them this season. They've been putting in work when it comes to the behemoths, and they've gotten the majority, or both of, I guess you could say, the newer frames. And the other frames no one really cares about too much. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching that little smash fest of fighting the behemoth. That's going to be it for this video though. And I will have other ones coming soon. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.